as we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Dempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point-blank chances missed by Dempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsao. Velsao had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Dishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsao, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot there from Velito Cruz, who tried his best. We see quite a few of the fouls. And here was Mevin Dias with another chance. He could have buried that. It was a good pass from Velroy Fernandez. And finally, Mevin Dias getting himself on the score sheet. You can see he was happy, he was relieved more than anything else. And it's safe to say that he deserved that goal towards the end of a good performance from him and the side in orange. Sporting Club de Goa kicking off from left to right of our screens, while Panjim footballers are from right to left. And here we go. From Sporting Club de Goa, they're looking to start off on an attacking foot. Ball into the box already, and it's a good attempt. We know all about Sporting Club de Goa's attacking prowess. Last year's top scorer Marcus Mascarenhas, the number 11, scored 9 goals in the Selvel Goa Pro League. He'll be looking to add to that this year. And there's another chance here. Mascarenhas into the game. They're looking a little bit unsettled. Panjim trying to play out from the back. Another long ball. And that's a clash of heads. Doesn't look like both the players going in for a 50-50 after sharing the title the year before last. Naik taking the corner, and it looks like that is our first goal for this year's Goa Pro League. The number 2, Clive Miranda, slots it in after a lot of deflections and moving around of the football. Finally plays it wide. This is a very good chance for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? A little too much there. Sporting tried to clear it out. Referee calls a foul. A lot of moves have been made down the right wing. And it looks like they're trying to penetrate the Panjim defense from the right. Another long ball towards Mascarenhas. Vincent Cardozo gets past his man. He puts a cross in, and we almost had our second goal of the game. But the referee has blown for what seems like a foul. listed. A different type of corner now. It's played short, cross into the box, and there's a chance at the end. The ball's been put into the back of the net, but it looks like it is a goal. It's not an offside. It is a goal for Sporting Club de Goa, and they have doubled their lead. The offside trap not working. Talwar crosses it in. It's a good ball in. Cleared out. Goes back to him. Can he make another cross? It's a good challenge after a slight clash. The last touch was of a Panjim attacker. But they are getting closer. From the right for Sporting Club de Goa. Panjim will have to sort out their left side of defense if they're going to want to keep it to a minimum of 2 goals in order to get themselves back into the game. Another man down, as it's another foul. Tackles and fouls, and there's another chance for Panjim. The ball's put into the box again, but it's cleared, and now there's a chance for a counter, but Panjim reclaim possession, and they'll take the corner. It's another ball whipped into the box and almost makes its way. Some passes together again. A good switch of play. It's a good ball in. There's a chance now down the right wing for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? He plays it past the keeper. And left-footed corner into the box. And a good header out wide. Cleared off the second time. But Panjim are looking to come at it again. Great work there by Martins. A fantastic ball roll. And it looks like there's a change for Panjim. The number 7, Akash, comes on. Football there from Ozan Silva. And there's another chance here with the ball down the left-hand side, and Ozan Silva makes sure that the attacker doesn't get towards the end of it, who will not want to concede. And that's for half-time. And we go into the break with goals from Clive Rohit, Todar. Sporting Club de Goa lead 2-0 versus Panjim footballers. As we wait for the referee to get the second half underway. Panjim going from left to right of your screens. There's another chance for Sporting now. It's a good run in. It's a chance. It's a very good tackle, but it's somehow made its way in. Sporting Club de Goa make it number 3. And it's none other than the super sub, Akiraj Martins. Stronghold over the game. They don't want to let that go. But Panjim are definitely trying to make the most of it. That's a missed kick, and it has a chance. And it's shot wide. That was a very good chance. The best of the game so far. They'll be wanting to better that this time around. But it hasn't gone smoothly for them thus far. There's another chance here for Panjim. And can they make the most of it? Yes, they can. It's number 24, Irfan, who makes the most of this opportunity. And he slams it into the top right corner in the beginning of the second half with his left foot. But this time the ball falls on his right. He smashes it onto from the half volley into the top right corner with a corner. It's played into the second post. Keeper gets a touch on it. And there's a chance at the edge of the box. There's a shot, and it's a very good shot with the left foot. The ball just about strays wide. Back in control of this game. Girish plays a long ball towards the second post, and it's missed by both people, resulting in a goal kick. Rio with a good header, and it's another chance now for Rohit. It's Sporting on the left wing. Oh, that's a very good cutback. He tries to get past the defender, but the referee blows for a foul as Brendan plays it out wide. Sporting making a move on the right wing, plays it inside Rio. Now Allen on the left. Will he make space for a cross? Prefers to play it back into Rohit. Rohit with the cross in, and a good call from the goalkeeper. If Panjim want to rescue this fixture, now is the time. They'll definitely have to get a goal soon to take anything away from this, the first game of the season. Here's a chance on the top of the box, and it's a shot from the edge of the box which goes over the top. Must have been a slight touch, because the Sporting players are not happy with the call. They'll have to deal with this corner. It's crossed in and well dealt with by the defense. It's a last chance for Panjim to get a second, but it has been cleared. And that is it. Here from the Duler Stadium, Sporting Club de Goa have got their first 3 points of the season with an impressive victory. Goals from Miranda, Torar and Martins getting them the 3 points. Irfan on the score sheet for Panjim footballers. There's a confirmation of the scoreline at full time. The referees lead out both the teams here at the Duler Stadium at Mapusa. Today's referee is Tejas Nagvenkar, along with his assistant referees, as the players meet each other minutes before kickoff. Kalangut Association in their full blue strip, while Youth Club of Manora is in the full red strip. Captain of Kalangut Association today is Melvin Lobo, and the captain for Youth Club of Manora is the number 3, Joywin Carnero. Youth Club of Manora having their final words before the start of this season. Kalangut Association finished an impressive 4th last year. And we're off. It's match number 2 of the 2021-2022 Goa Pro League. And there's already a chance here for Youth Club of Manora. Sloppy back passes from Kalangut Association. And the first few seconds of the game almost saw us having our first chance. The defender and the goalkeeper who plays it out towards the right wing. Both teams quite happy to play attacking football. And another loose pass means that Youth Club of Manora have a chance right down the right wing. But it's tidied up there by Moses, who made the initial mistake. An exciting prospect for the next 90 minutes. By Aniston Fernandez, who tries to keep possession for his team, and now they're trying to hold the ball, play out from the back. It's Aniston Fernandez again. He tries to play towards the left wing, but doesn't really work out as he would have wanted it to. Ushering his troops upfield. It's another well-contested header, and there's a chance now for Barreto. He gets pushed off the ball legally, says the referee, and Manora looking for a counter-attack. That's a good ball down for the right wing. There's a chance. Can he put a ball into the box? It's a good cut in. He moves back onto his right foot, and another good shot, and it's a great shot. It's a chance, and that's the first goal of the game for Youth Club of Manora. Sweden Barbosa with a cool, collected finish towards the bottom left corner off the goalkeeper with a good save. Nicholas with a great run down the right wing. A bit of a tussle in the midfield, but Manora come with the ball again, and it's a chance for Barbosa again. Sweden Barbosa, can he make it 2 this time? He looks for the cross, but another parry away from Paramveer. This time he's lucky it doesn't fall. Justin Barbosa over it. He takes a shot. It's gone into the wall, and follow-up goes wide. Another good ball down the center to find Barreto. And then a long ball towards the right, but another good bit of shielding by the Manora defense. And number 15, Chaitan, comes in. The chance now, it's fallen to someone, and it's a chance. He's just put it over the bar. That's the best chance of the game for Kalangut so far. Fraser Vegas, and you've got to finish those chances. A good touch with his left foot. The defenders were stagnant. Goalkeeper does well to smother him, but Fraser really should have put that to bed. Rohan whips the ball towards the edge of the box. It doesn't really work out for them. And a bit of a passing frenzy leaves the ball to come back towards to get something on the end of it. Plays this one into the box, and he does find a player who gets a header in, but never a good thing to see. Another good ball towards the right wing, and it's crossed in. There's a chance. Oh, and it almost crept into the first post. Paramveer Singh looked to just about have it covered, but I'm not sure if it was a cross or shot. The attack is lucky not to get a yellow card. And Fraser misses that, and with that the referee blows for the end of the first half. It's been a good game so far. A lot of chances for Youth Club of Manora. One chance for Kalangut Association, but at half time we go into the dressing room with Kalangut Association 0, Youth Club of Manora 1. Referee blows the whistle and we're off in the second half here in the Duler Stadium in Mapusa. It's been a good game so far, with Youth Club of Manora having more of the chances, but Kalangut also inching closer towards goal. Now that's a good ball as a chance towards the edge of the box. Fraser takes a shot, and that's a good shot from Fraser, almost finds the top right corner. Manora now on the ascendancy with the ball which is to be cleared well by Paramveer. And there's a bit of a defensive mishap. There's a chance for Calvin Barreto. He's got 3 people around him. He does well to keep possession. And Harshad passes it backwards. Nicholas takes the corner. And Parmi just about possession in the blue half again. Kalangut, can they make the most of it? Harshad Nayak plays it towards Fraser down the left. That's a good piece of defending. And well cleared by Fraser. Manora trying to put the ball into the box. It's an awkward one, but well cleared. Moses plays it upfield for Calvin Barreto, who lays chase to it, but doesn't really get on the end of it. Jason Barbosa makes his way down the left wing, and he goes towards the corner flag and tries to cut back in, but there is a chance here. Nicholas tries to play it back in. Can Kalangut get something from the game? Calvin Barreto goes for the chip, and it's a good attempt. Almost everyone in the opposition box. And it's the last chance for Kalangut to salvage anything. Can they? Rohan with the ball into the center. And it's a good clearance away. The second ball has also been cleared away, and that should be enough for Manora. And it is enough. But that's confirmation with the full-time whistle from the referee. Youth Club of Manora have opened their account in the Selvel Goa Pro League with a victory over Kalangut Association. Kalangut tried their best. They pushed and pushed for an equalizer. They had a few good chances, especially that free kick and a couple of free kicks towards the end. And here are the statistics for the game. 62% possession eventually for Kalangut. They did have more of the ball, but it's the shots column where they could have improved. Only 6 shots, and testing the goalkeeper only once with 1 shot on target. as we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Dempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Dempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsao. Velsao had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Ishank with a good ball for Joe. And then it was low, it was dipped. Hello and welcome to match 10 of the Selvel Goa Pro League 2021-2022. Today's game features Velsao Sports and Cultural Club taking on Dempo Sports Club. Let's see what the managers have to say before today's game. Unfortunately, your team lost 2-0 in the last game. What are the positives that you can take from that game?
the thing is that my youngsters, under 20 boys, though they are good in quality, but they lack in experience. Now gradually they will be coming to their own level, since I am going to insist to field them every game, so that they get the feeling of the ground and the experience to play with the senior boys. So after playing with senior boys, they come to themselves. And now even today's result, it will be different. They are all eagerly waiting to play this match and score goals.
That's great. So, speaking of that, are you going to make any changes, or are you sticking with the same?
I've got two changes. My experienced attacking half is come, Cajetan Fernandez, and Matthew is going to play in the left wing in place of Sheldon, and the other team remains the same.
Thank you, coach. Best of luck for today. We have Dempo manager Bevan with us. Bevan, last game against Churchill Brothers was a hard-fought draw. What are the positives that you'll take from that game?
Well, we played pretty well in the last game. We started off a bit slow, but then we grew into the game and we created a lot of chances. And we had some good chances in the second half, which we should have converted. But being the first game, I think playing a tough team against Churchill, it was a good point to collect. And we look forward to carry that momentum in today's game.
And will you be lining up the same, or are there any changes today?
We are pretty much the same, just one change that we have made. But I think we have trained well enough throughout the week for this game, and we prepared well physically and mentally, and we hope to get the 3 points today for us.
Thank you so much. We saw what both managers had to say, and we saw the teams warming up as well for match number 10, which is Velsao SCC versus Dempo SC. And let's have a look at the lineups for this afternoon for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club, managed by Iban Mesquita. They have two changes. Matthew Colasso starts, and Cajetan Fernandez also gets his first start of the season. They line up in a 4-3-3 formation.
Tomorrow, Sporting Club Goa will take on Garden Angels Sports Club.
On the other hand, managed by Samir Naik, it's Dempo Sports Club, who have made one change to their lineup. Striker Pedro Gonzalez comes in for Suraj Hadnotkar. Dempo Sports Club also lining up in a 4-3-3. And the match officials for today, the referee is Sunil Nanotkar. And the match commissioner is Jayendra Nagvenkar. See both teams taking the field. Velsao Sports and Cultural Club in their red jerseys with black shorts and black stockings. Dempo wearing their away strip of white jerseys, blue shorts and white stockings. Just getting the toss done is referee Sunil Nanotkar. This is the second game of the Goa Pro League for both these sides. Velsao Sports and Cultural Club coming into this game after a 2-0 loss to FC Goa last time round. And the Golden Eagles, Dempo SC, drawing to Churchill Brothers 0-0 in their first game of the campaign in the Goan Derby. Both the teams having their last words with each other. And it's a mixture of youth and experience for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. There we see Dylan De Silva, the goalkeeper of Dempo Sports Club, already keeping his first clean sheet of the campaign. Dempo led by their numbers 37 Shalom Perez, with Jeet Gupta in goal for Velsao. So both teams looking for their first win of the campaign. Dempo Sports Club, of course, coming very close to the title last season, but they're going to want to make a full effort this time round. As we wait for the referee to get us underway.
Okay, ball out, ball out. Ball out. Velsao, ball out. एक दो होता सेंटर है जाता बॉल दी सेंटर.
Looks like we're almost ready to get underway. And we heard the manager of Dempo Sports Club, Beaving, having a word with us before the game, telling us that there were positives from the last game where they drew against Churchill Brothers in an exciting 0-0 draw. And the referee gets us underway. It's match number 10 in the Selvel Goa Pro League as Velsao Sports and Cultural Club take on Dempo Sports Club. Dempo kicking from the right to left of your screen and Velsao from the left to right. Velsao trying to make their way upfield, but there's a bit of a high boot in the opening proceedings. Dempo now get their first touches with captain Shalom Perez playing it towards his right back, and already a long ball. Played by Dempo, but can't really find anyone. Oh, there was almost a chance there. Dempo playing the high press and just getting a touch on it. The number 19, Aman. Velsao have got to be a little quicker while clearing the ball, and they very easily could have been caught out. Lucky for Jeet Gupta, the ball coming straight to him and not really troubling on that occasion. That was as good as a shot. Daryl keeping possession for Dempo. Eventually his pass getting blocked. Here's Daryl for Dempo. Placed up, it's well cleared by the Velsao defense. And now there's a chance for Dempo down the right wing, where Colasso gets himself past his defender. He plays the ball into the box, but it's well cleared away. Cajetan Fernandez now playing it and trying to get Velsao some possession. Another loose ball, can it be pounced on? And eventually the referee calls for a foul. Dempo showing some good energy while pressing in the first few minutes of this game. And that's the best way to start off on the front foot. A long ball from Velsao, and Dylan De Silva gets his first touch. And with that, Dylan plays the ball outwards, trying to find his right back, but playing it too long. Chance now for Velsao, but it's again been booted upfield. Velsao again trying to string some passes together. Vilito Cruz plays it towards the centre back. And we saw Vilito Cruz in the last game taking control of the midfield, but eventually FC Goa were too good in attack, converting the chances they had and eventually defeating Velsao 2-0. But that was another game. Today is another day. There we see the foul on the Dempo defender, and Velsao have a chance now down the right wing. It's Matthew Colasso, eventually cleared away by Daryl Mascarenas. Lenny Fernandez with the throw, looking for Mascarenas once again, but it's cleared away. Can Dempo make something of this counter? Pedro plays it to Saish. Saish looking for the ball inside. And now there is a chance for Dempo. Can it be the first substantial chance of the game on the right wing? Playing it towards the inside, but it's well seen to by the Velsao defense, played outwards. And eventually possession will be exchanged a couple of times, and it comes back to Dempo. It's tidied up by Velsao. A good pass back by Cajetan. A long ball, cross field, but it's well dealt by. Can they have a shot there? But Shalom Perez just comes and rescues it for his team. Pedro Antonio Gonzalez being brought down. He's starting today. He's come in place of Suraj Hadkonkar, who is not on the bench today for Dempo. Kirtikesh now trying to move his team up the field, plays the ball on the left wing, and eventually well seen to by the number 5 Lenny Fernandez for Velsao. Here's Lenny taking the throw in. It's met by Daryl but cleared again by Lenny. And Shalom Perez takes it very neatly on his chest, plays it towards Daryl. Daryl looking for the ball. It was a channel for Pedro to run into, but he was just checking himself and making sure he was onside. And by that time, the chance had gone. Jeet Gupta clearing the ball away. And it's missed by the Dempo defender. Is there a chance for Velsao now? Down the left wing. Can they put a ball into the box? He skips inside. He sets up his teammate. And the ball again to the left-hand side. There's a chance for Velsao. And it's just gone on top of the crossbar. That's the first real chance of the game. And it's come from the team from Velsao. Channel Nash Fernandez. With a good piece of play. Taking it first time. A good idea. But just going over the top. And on that occasion, Dylan De Silva was beaten. And Dylan again under pressure plays it out wide. Doesn't take any chances. And one error from the Dempo midfield leading to a chance for Velsao. And they could have very easily taken it and got us the first goal of this game. Perez now clears it away. It's well taken by Pedro Gonzalez. He plays it inwards. Dempo now with a chance to run. That was Desmond. And the ball lost one more time. And there's Velito de Cruz plays it one more time. There's a cross into the box. Is there a chance? And Dylan De Silva this time comes and plays it towards Saish. There's a bit of a tempo building to this game now. Ronald Azevedo, the captain, ever present in the midfield with Velito Cruz. And another ball into the box for Velsao. They're trying to take the attack to Dempo, and rightfully so. Can only win a football game if you score goals. And attack is the best form of defense. Velito now with the ball for Velsao. He's looking for a teammate. He finds Kajetan. Ball drops to the red shirt once again. And Azevedo loses it. Now there's a chance. Desmond on the ball for Dempo. And he's been fouled by the number 3, Cyrus Naronna. Good start to the game from Velsao, showing some energy, showing some attacking intent. Dempo now with a chance to make an attack of their own. It's cleared away, and quite a few bodies in the midfield. And a good piece of passing there from Velsao. Eventually it's cleared away by Prithvesh Pednikar. As we said earlier, Velsao have some experience. They have a lot of youth as well. And if you can manage to find the balance between both, you've got yourselves a good side. Lenny Fernandez with the ball into the box, and it's found his teammate Looks like it was Rohan Rodriguez with the header. Yes, it was the under 20 finding himself in some good space but not being able to head it towards goal. Dempo defense have to try and get the first header in their own box, and so far it's been a good start for Velsao. Desmond tries to tidy it up, but Chattel gets the ball for Velsao. Good piece of play by Cyrus on the left. Now Lenny Fernandez. Played the ball towards Matthew Colasso, but he couldn't keep it in. And Velsao not shy to play the first time ball to get up the field and look for their first goal of this game, and what would be the first goal of their campaign as well. Well cleared away by Lenny. Now Rohan on the ball. Can he find a teammate? Plays it towards Cruz, and Cruz plays the long ball towards Matthew Colasso, but there's just too much on it. Dempo not really having any chances so far, but they're an experienced side. They'll take their time. They know that it's a long game and it's just a matter of one chance. Desmond now on the ball for Dempo. Playing the patient build up. Ball being spread by the defense. Now it's captain Shalom Perez who plays a tiny little ball towards the left. It's played inside to Veri, but Velsao on the ball again now. Here's Velito Cruz. Plays it to Azevedo. And Velsao in this game looking more composed, looking better on the ball, not worried about any kind of press. It's cleared away by Jeet Gupta. Now falls to a Dempo shot. Daryl plays it to Kirtikesh, and it's well won on the right wing by Saish, the under 20 player, but goes out for a goal kick. Dempo at the moment not really being able to hold on to possession, and even if they do, it's mostly in their own half. So Velsao definitely have started better. There's a chance again for them, but it trickles away and safely into the hands of Dylan De Silva. Dylan with a good ball towards the right. He gives a chance to his winger to chase it, but well dealt with between defender and goalkeeper. Jeet Gupta clears it away. He has a word with his defense as well. Dempo now on the right wing. Can they make a promising attack? Playing it back towards the midfield. Trying to switch the play. Perez now with a good ball towards the center. An acrobatic clearance by Velito Cruz. And the ball lost by Chadel Fernandez. That's a good chance now for Dempo. And eventually cleared away. Again, not really making the most of that attack. Now it's Rohan for Velsao. He cuts inside. Plays it to Azevedo. Verito Cruz with the switch ball, but nothing to it. Daryl now for Dempo. Dempo Sports Club, of course, one of the stalwarts of Goan football, founded in 1968. 50-time champions of the Goan First Division, which is now the Goa Pro League. And now with the chance down the left, it's Daryl, but well defended eventually by Lenny Fernandez, showing some strength and ushering his man off the ball and earning his side a goal kick, which is taken quickly by Jeet towards Azevedo. Azevedo plays it to Verito Cruz. And you can see the experience in the midfield really working out for Velsao. Looking very comfortable on the ball, and now it's a long ball towards the left wing, which just fizzles out. Dempo Sports Club also 5 times champions of India. They won the National Football League in 2004-05 season, as well as 2006 and 7. And they most recently won the I-League in 2011 and 12, and before that in 7-8 and 9-10. So 3 times I-League champions. But this time they'll be looking for a Goa Pro League to be added to their tally, as Dylan comes and takes control of his penalty area. He gets the ball, he plays it towards Vieri, and there's a chance now on the left wing for Dempo. It's Pedro who just gives up the chase a little too easily, I feel. He could have tried a little harder, but probably decided that the ball was too far away. It is a hot afternoon, but sometimes you have to try and chase those down, even if they're a little far. Ball played long by Jeet Gupta. And Dylan, who we've already seen a lot of because his team is very comfortable with playing it to his feet. He distributes well from the back. So his defenders have a lot of faith in him to try and start off any of their moves. Another long ball by Velsao towards the left, and eventually we'll have to see what the referee decides. It looks like it is a goal kick for Dempo. And Dylan once again playing it long. He finds his left back Daryl as we come towards the first 20-minute mark here in the first half. And a good piece of play there by Aman. Eventually Velito gets a touch, but it goes back to Dempo. Hrithikesh plays it to Perez. Now Pedro Gonzalez looking for Daryl on the left. Can he keep it inside? He does keep it in, and no, says the referee. Daryl has a word with him, but eventually the linesman must have flagged and said that the ball went out for a goal kick. Good attempt there by Daryl, but not being able to keep it in. Matthew Calasso falling back and doing his defensive duty well. Dempo now again haven't really created a proper chance so far Can they do it on this occasion? There's a chance on the right. There's a shot from outside the box, but you're not going to trouble Jeet Gupta from that far out, although he was beaten by that distance, but that was a rocket of a shot last time in the FC Goa game. This time there wasn't enough power or pace on it. And he won't mind if he has to deal with those kinds of shots all day. Velsao now have a chance. Velito Cruz, set piece specialist, plays the ball into the box. Can somebody get on the end of it? Cajun Fernandez just headed towards goal, but it's a very good save by Dylan De Silva. Good hands, safe hands from the goalkeeper, but a very good ball from Velito Cruz finding Fernandez. And Fernandez knows that he could have put that into either corner. And that's a chance of begging for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. First proper chance of the game, but now Dempo making their way down the right, eventually earning themselves a corner. And it's end-to-end stuff here at the Duler Stadium as we're halfway through the first half here in match number 10. First corner of the game for Dempo Sports Club. They have been the second best of the two sides in the first half of this first half. Dempo now, can they put a ball into the box? It has gone in, there's a chance, there's a header, and it's gone over the top. Saesh Bakkar heading it away. But the referee calls for a corner. We'll have to see that once again. It looked like it came off a Dempo head. Here we see the corner played short. Eventually played into the box. It did come off Saesh, so it is a corner. Pedro plays it into the box. It's in the second post. There's a chance, but it's well taken by Jeet Gupta. And the officials will be breathing a sigh of relief because it was supposed to be a Velsao goal kick, but nothing coming off it from that Dempo corner. Well taken by Jeet Gupta, and we look like we have a man down. Dempo now making their way into the game after Velsao have had a few half chances. Definitely one very good chance for Cajun Fernandez. Either side of Dylan De Silva, and he probably would have scored, but eventually he played it and headed it straight into the goalkeeper's hands. The Velsao dugout will be happy with their start. It's been a fluid display from them, and as per the Dempo dugout, I'm sure they won't really be worried, as their team will definitely get into the game. Good piece of defending there from Velsao. Eventually ball comes back towards Daryl. Daryl plays it to Desmond. Desmond looking for some space in the center. Plays it to Pedro. Back to Daryl, now to Desmond. Good bit of play from Dempo, trying to keep possession, trying to build. And a good piece of skill there. And it's a free kick for Dempo Sports Club in what is a promising area. Aman Govakar trying to do a 360 spin, or relay if you call it. And eventually earning the foul after a tackle from Alan Fernandez, which really didn't need to be made. There were 3 red shots surrounding Aman, but he's earned his side A good free kick. And G. Gupta will have to be on his toes to deal with this one. Pedro Antonio Gonzalez starting the first game of his season today. And can he make an instant mark here in the Goa Pro League this afternoon? Pedro takes a shot, but it's well defended by the wall, doing their duty. Another chance from outside, and it's just gone over the top. And Jeet Gupta applauds his defense. He knows that they really didn't give Kirtikesh a chance to shoot on target. Good piece of closing down by the Velsao defense. They learned their lesson last time, allowing a shot from far in the FC Goa game. It was Jovial Dias who scored for FC Goa, beating a couple of players and getting a shot from outside the box. But this time they're closing down their opponent quickly. Dempo definitely getting themselves into the game now. It could go either way. A goal would really lighten up this game. We saw a goalless draw yesterday. Hopefully somebody will strike the back of the net today. It's a long ball, but it's well cleared away by Shalom Perez. As Azevedo gets a touch, eventually Desmond keeps it and gets his team a foul. There we see the foul on Desmond. Ronald Azevedo just trying to get ahead of him and get possession. Again, it is Desmond and Azevedo tussling, but Desmond wins it. And eventually possession is lost. There's a chance now. Cyrus plays it towards the left wing. Can Velsao make the most of this? There's a ball into the box, but Dylan with an acrobatic attempt to keep it in. Eventually it has gone out, and it's a Velsao corner. Velsao haven't had much to do in the last few minutes. This time they have a chance. It's their first corner of the game. Matthew Colasso to take it. Colasso plays the ball in. He's looking for a red shirt. It's cleared away, and it's come towards Alan Fernandez. Alan plays the ball, but it's gone deep into the second post. Well cleared away from Dempo, and Cyrus beats his man, plays the ball into the box. Is there anyone there? It comes to Allen. He could have taken a shot. He didn't. Eventually there is a shot, and it's deflected, and no real problem for Dylan De Silva. Shalom Perez plays it to Desmond. See the captain of Dempo always trying to play from the back, as do their goalkeeper. Now there's a chance, and I'm not sure if the pass inside was on there for Desmond. He could have played it outside. He had some space and a teammate, but a wrong decision on that occasion. Dial now playing it infield. Desmond choosing not to play it up, playing it back to his central defenders. And we have hit the half an hour mark here at the Duler Stadium. It's still goalless, but the way these two sides are trying to attack, there's definitely a goal coming soon. There we see the experienced Samir Nayak, the coach of Dempo SC. He's been here and done this many a time. He's former Indian international. Also played for Dempo for a total of 18 years. He's their longest serving player for Dempo Sports Club. That's quite an achievement. And now he's in the dugout using all his experience to rally his troops in the Selvel Goa Pro League. It's our first cooling break of the afternoon. It's a very hot day today in Goa. As we see, that doesn't stop the fans from flocking to the stadiums. Rain, hail, storm, sunshine. Everybody wants to watch some football. And why not? These two teams have put on a show for us so far. Dylan De Silva with a good ball towards the left wing. It is headed by Saish, but no one there for him. Daryl now on the left wing. A bit of a awkward clearance, but it comes back to Azevedo for Velsao. Verito with a good ball. Gadgetin finds or tries to find his play on the left wing. There is a chance now. There's a slip up and a shot from afar, but there could have been a ball into the box. Charel Fernandez had a player in the box. He did have Rohan Rodriguez, and I'm not sure why he really took a shot from so far. It would have been tough to beat Dylan De Silva. And Charel Fernandez with another shot and another one going over the crossbar. In those wide positions, you have to really try and find someone in the box. The shot was not really on from that angle. And now there's a chance for Dempo, played towards the right and well sniffed out by Ronaldo Pereira, the number 6. He knew that that ball towards the right wing was on, and he read it well, came around and cleared it and evaded the danger for his side. Dempo trying to play the ball into the box, but it's seen into the hands of Jeet Gupta, who's looking to get his side upfield for the counter, but he decides against it. Eventually he does play it long, and it is a good ball towards Rohan Rodriguez, but Rohan flicking it on, and there's no teammate for him. Shalom Perez plays it inwards towards Kirtikesh. Desmond plays it back to Edwin Vegas on the right. And Dempo looking very calm on the ball when it's in their own half. Once they go up, they are finding it a little difficult to play through, but now they do have a chance. But that should be cleared away by Lenny Fernandez. Sometimes Dempo do have some space to play on the ground, but choosing to play in the center, choosing to play the high ball, the long ball in the center. Apart from that, a lot of moves coming down the right wing. But now they're on the left wing. There's a chance now. Saish plays the ball into the box. There's a turn on, but it's well defended once again by Velsao. And they have a chance to counter-attack. Now there's a foul from the back, and that foul was definitely a dangerous one. Breaking up the counter-attack, and lucky not to go into the referee's book. With that tackle on Velito Cruz, we'll have to see who that was. Breaking up a sure counter-attack, so not sure why there wasn't a yellow card dished out, but maybe the referee felt otherwise. Here we see it was quite a rash tackle from the back from the Dempo player. Shalom Perez playing it towards Dylan De Silva, who looks for a play on the right but can't find him. It's been an interesting watch so far. There are 10 more minutes left in the first 45 here at the Duler Stadium. So far it's been quite a fluid game, both sides trying to get themselves upfield. Now the ball lost by Lenny Fernandez. He tracks back, he has Saish cuts inside, plays it to Kirtikesh. Kirtikesh just gets stamped on by Matthew Colasso, but it is a sort of advantage. And again Dempo trying to play through the center. Will it work this time round? Not on that occasion. Kirtikesh just stepping back inside, not playing that really extravagant pass, and we see again nothing really troubling Velsao. Deep Gupta plays it up. And a good header from Shalom Perez there. Now Kirtikesh looking to find some space in the midfield. Very good turn by Desmond. He goes past both the experienced midfielders. He plays it towards the right. It's Vieri. Vieri doesn't get it under control the first time. Plays it. Looks to play to Desmond, but isn't able to, and eventually brings down Cyrus Narana. And what was a good turn and a good pass by Desmond eventually not being put to use by Vieri Colasso, the under-20. A wayward clearance there from the Velsao defender. And another loss of possession from Dempo. Both teams have been good passing and building up, but that final third, the final attack in the final third, just not working out for them so far. Hopefully it'll be a bit more cutting edge in the second half. But for now, we still have several minutes and a chance for Velsao now. Matthew Colasso, can he get a shot on? He does take the shot, but it's well blocked by Daryl. And Daryl tries to keep the ball in, but it's a corner now for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club as we inch towards the 40-minute mark here at Mapusa. Matthew Colasso with some space down the right, but Daryl Mascarenhas doing well and blocking the shot. Chattel takes the ball into the box. Is there a chance? It has broken now, and it's missed entirely by Verito Cruz, and ball has been played in, but it looks like Azevedo would have been offside, so he didn't touch the ball. Dylan with a good clearance out wide, and it's missed by Velsao head. Eventually looks like the ball was handled by Daryl Mascarenhas. Referee Sunil Nanotkar not dishing out any cards so far, just a handful of fouls, so he'll be happy with the disciplined performance from both sides. He's controlling the game well and letting it flow whenever required. There's a ball again from Velsao. It's gone to a red shirt, eventually cleared away, and now Dempo have a chance on the counter attack. Aban plays it to Desmond. Desmond has some space. He plays it towards Saish on the left. Saish eventually is not able to get himself a corner. The ball deflected off of the defender Lenny Fernandez, then on to Saish, and it's a Velsao goal kick. Here we see the coach of Velsao Sports and Cultural Club, Eban Mesquita. He's been coaching for 40 years now and is very experienced around Goan football. He's also coached one of the competitors in the Goa Pro League, Vasco Sports Club, and for years has been a stalwart in the coaching community in Goa. But it's Dial Mascarenas now for Dempo SC. He has been fouled and ball is cleared away towards Shalom Perez and calmly headed back to Dylan De Silva. Coach Evan Mesquita plying his trade for a long time in the Battle Button ground in Velsao, and he believes in youth development and grassroots programs, so he likes to prepare footballers from a very young age, and now he's coaching them at the pro level. There's a ball into the box, but it's well taken by Jeet Gupta. A very good piece of goalkeeping, making sure that the ball doesn't go towards the striker. A good ball into the box towards Pedro Gonzalez, but Jeet Gupta using his experience and comfortably retaining possession for his team. A couple of minutes to go now in the first half for both sides to try and get a goal. Long ball played from Velsao and Cajetan Fernandez playing it backwards. There's Chadel Nash Fernandez trying to hustle his way through from between both the defenders, but not being able to. Good tackle there from Fernandez, stopping the Dempo defenders from playing it upfield. And Kirtikesh now trying to get something started for Dempo. Dial Mascarenas now. There's some space for Saish on the left again. And it's well defended by Lenny Fernandez. It's a very good battle there between the number 5 and the number 15 in white and red. Kirtikesh with the ball, he looks towards the right wing. This is promising for Dempo. Ball into the box, it's too far away, and Lenny Fernandez will just watch it go out. A very good ball towards the right wing, and eventually the ball into the box wasn't convincing, not really finding any of the Dempo attackers. And it looks like we will be heading into halftime goalless unless we can have some late dramatics before the break. Perez now not taking any chances, playing it towards his goalkeeper. It was a bit awkward, but Dylan De Silva clears it away. 2 added minutes in the end of the first half, and there is a chance now for Dempo to play the ball into the box and try and get something for themselves before half time. Gary Colasso winning the foul. And it's Kirtikesh Gadekar who will have a chance to trouble Jeet Gupta in his penalty area. There's a ball into the box. It's well cleared away by Cyrus Naronna, and Captain Azevedo clears it. Amar now on the left for Dempo. where we have 1 minute to go before half time. Can Dempo make something from it? Desmond finding some space, plays it back towards Kirtikesh. Desmond again, but losing possession, and catched in, looking for Rohan. Rohan skips past a couple, but Desmond shows some strength, eventually too much strength. There we see just pushing Rohan off the ball and conceding the free kick. Velsao now trying to make something for themselves just before the break, but Dempo now have a chance. Ball has been played, it's Saish towards the left, but offside has been called by the referee, and that should be it for the first half now. A reminder that you can watch the Selvel Goa Pro League on the Amusi Facebook page and Amusi Sports YouTube channel as well. Catch all the action live there as the referee blows for half time here in match 10 between Velsao Sports and Cultural Club and Dempo Sports Club. It's goalless at the break, but I'm sure there's more to come in the second half. Both teams playing some good passing football, and they'll want to create a few more chances, take a few more shots in the second half. As we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Dempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Dempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nasio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork, he went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsao. Velsao had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Ishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsao, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot there from Velito Cruz, who tried his best. We see quite a few of the fouls. And here was Mervyn Dias with another chance. He could have buried that. It was a good pass from Velroy Fernandez. And finally, Mervyn Dias getting himself on the score sheet. You can see he was happy, he was relieved more than anything else. And it's safe to say that he deserved that goal towards the end of a good performance from him and the side in orange. The referees lead out both the teams here at the Duler Stadium at Mapusa. Today's referee is Tejas Nagvenkar, along with his assistant referees. As the players meet each other minutes before kickoff, Kalangut Association in their full blue strip, while Youth Club of Manora is in the full red strip. Captain of Kalangut Association today is Melvin Lobo, and the captain for Youth Club of Manora is the number 3 Joywin Carnero. Youth Club of Manora having their final words before the start of this season. Kalangut Association finished an impressive 4th last year. And we're off. It's match number 2 of the 2021-2022 Goa Pro League, and there's already a chance here for Youth Club of Manora. Sloppy back passes from Kalangut Association. And the first few seconds of the game almost saw us having our first chance. The defender and the goalkeeper who plays it out towards the right wing. Both teams quite happy to play attacking football. And another loose pass means that Youth Club of Manora have a chance right down the right wing. But it's tidied up there by Moses, who made the initial mistake. An exciting prospect for the next 90 minutes. By Aniston Fernandez, who tries to keep possession for his team, and now they're trying to hold the ball, play out from the back. It's Aniston Fernandez again. He tries to play towards the left wing, but doesn't really work out as he would have wanted it to. Ushering his troops upfield. It's another well-contested header, and there's a chance now for Barreto. He gets pushed off the ball legally, says the referee, and Manora looking for a counter-attack. That's a good ball down for the right wing. There's a chance. Can he put a ball into the box? It's a good cut in. He moves back onto his right foot, and another good shot, and it's a great shot. It's a chance, and that's the first goal of the game for Youth Club of Manora. Sweden Barbosa with a cool collected finish towards the bottom left corner. Off the goalkeeper with a good save. Nicholas with a great run down the right wing. A bit of a tussle in the midfield, but Manora come with the ball again, and it's a chance for Barbosa again. Sweden Barbosa, can he make it 2 this time? He looks for the cross, but another parry away from Paramveer. This time he's lucky it doesn't fall. Justin Barbosa over it. He takes a shot. It's gone into the wall, and follow-up goes wide. Another good ball down the center to find Barreto, and then a long ball towards the right, but another good bit of shielding by the Manora defense. And number 15 Chaitan comes in. The chance now, it's fallen to someone, and it's a chance. He's just put it over the bar. That's the best chance of the game for Kalangut so far. Fraser Vegas, and you've got to finish those chances. A good touch with his left foot. The defenders were stagnant. Goalkeeper does well to smother him, but Fraser really should have put that to bed. Rohan whips the ball towards the edge of the box. It doesn't really work out for them. And a bit of a passing frenzy leaves the ball to come back towards to get something on the end of it. plays this one into the box, and he does find a player who gets a header in, but never a good thing to see. Another good ball towards the right wing, and it's crossed in. There's a chance. Oh, and it almost crept into the first post. Paravir Singh looked to just about have it covered, but I'm not sure if it was a cross or shot. The attack is lucky not to get a yellow card. And Fraser misses that, and with that the referee blows for the end of the first half. It's been a good game so far. A lot of chances for Youth Club of Manora. One chance for Kalangut Association, but at half-time we go into the dressing room with Kalangut Association 0, Youth Club of Manora 1. Referee blows the whistle and we're off in the second half here in the Duler Stadium. Having a word as we are almost ready to get underway. I'm sure there would have been positives spoken about by the managers in the halftime discussion, especially for Velsao. They've looked very good on the ball, but just not being able to get many chances at goal. There's a substitution for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. The number 9, Sheldon Pereira, comes on, and making way for him is Matthew Colasso. So we're underway here. Hopefully we'll be seeing some goals in the second half. And Dempo already playing a long ball towards right. We already had a goalless draw yesterday, and we hope to see a few goals today in this second half. A convincing clearance by Edwin Vegas from Dempo SC. Dempo defense has made a couple of sloppy mistakes, and that has led Velsao to get some chances. Now Velsao on the right, there's Charles Fernandez takes a shot, but it's well seen all the way by Dylan De Silva. He plays it down the left, and already Velsao within the first minute of the second half getting a shot on goal. Charles Fernandez once again. I'm not really sure why he's shooting from these acute angles, so wide, so far away, but I like the confidence that he's showing. Velsao now with the chance again, trying to make something from the center. Now it's on the left, it's Cyrus Naronna. He plays a good long ball towards the right, but it's sniffed out of danger. Saish now on the ball for Dempo, plays it well towards Pedro. Pedro looks for Saish again. It doesn't look like he'll be able to make it, and Lenny Fernandez doesn't take any chances, just plays the ball out. Dempo now trying to throttle through the defense of Velsao. And it's the first time we see the substitute Sheldon Pereira. He plays it towards the left. He's looking for Rohan Rodriguez, and eventually Rohan earns his Steve corner. Edwin Vegas doing well there. and eventually having a word with his midfield. He's not sure why Sheldon Pereira got so much of space down that left wing. Sheldon Pereira now with the corner towards the second bar for Velsao. It's well cleared away by Shalom Perez. Now it's Desmond on the attack for Dempo SC. Can he play the ball towards the right? Yes, he does. Not much pace on it, but Gonzalez takes it well. And there's some space on the right now. It's very Colasso. Can he play a ball into the box? He gets past Cyrus. He goes on his left. He plays it past goal. But there was no one home for Dempo SC. And there was a very promising run and cross from Vieri Colasso. The under 20 from Dempo SC. And I'm not sure why the striker didn't try to get something on that. He was quite stagnant. And it's a good start from either side, getting balls into the box. And hopefully that's a sign of things to come here in the second half. Sheldon with a good header looking for Rohan Rodriguez, not being able to find him. And there's a chance now on the right wing. Good piece of defending from Alan Fernandez, and he's been pushed off it eventually by Aman Govikar, who's been called up for the foul. Definite push from Aman there, and he knew it as well. 9 fouls now for Dempo. Let's make that 10. Quite a rash challenge on Velito Cruz, and he's asking the referee how many more tackles before the first card of the game. Pedro pulling him back. After that, another tackle. He's fouled twice there within a second. But he's up and ready to go. There's a ball played forward, well cleared away again by Dempo. And Velsao have started the second half how they started the first. Hungry, looking for a goal. But can they find that incisive finish towards the final third? Cyrus looking for a teammate. It's cleared away. It looks like it's come off for Velsao boot. And a good piece of defending by Edwin Vegas. He's been solid at the back today for Dempo. And he'll be wanting his team to keep a second consecutive clean sheet. Cyrus playing it to Velito Cruz. He gets past Desmond. He's looking for a ball towards Rohan. Can't find it. Velito wins the header. And eventually it is a foul by Rohan Rodriguez, the under 20 from Velsao. Each team must have 2 under 20 players on the pitch at all times. Kirtikesh now for Dempo, who are trying to get into the second half. Desmond plays it on the right towards Vieri. It looks like a high boot from Cyrus, and the referee agrees as well. And with that, we have our first booking of the game. Cyrus Noronna goes into the referee's book with that high boot. It was a dangerous foot raised, and he can't really complain. As we see a free kick now for Dempo SC. They have an opportunity to play a dangerous ball into the box, and that, speaking of dangerous, that was a dangerous tackle.
Hey, look at the back.
Pedro Gonzalez now, he's been on set piece duty. Had a free kick chance in the first half, hit it against the wall. This time, can he provide the goods from the free kick? There's a bit of tugging and pushing in the penalty area, as there always is, but referee Sunil Nanotkar has a word with the players and he's just telling them to keep their hands to themselves. Pedro Gonzalez with the ball into the box. It's well cleared away. It looked like it was Cyrus himself, the man who gave away the free kick. Deals with the danger by jumping high and getting the header away. Shalom Perez for Dempo. Gets the ball back from Daryl Mascarenas. Now it's Edwin Vegas. He plays it, but it's cleared away. Dempo comfortable with keeping possession. Now it's Desmond. Plays it inside. Good piece of play. Now Dempo being quite patient. Skritikesh plays it back towards Shalom Perez, who is looking for a teammate again. That's a good turn from Daryl Mascarenas. And there's a chance now on the left wing if the ball can stay in play. Yes, it is in play. Aman Kovakar plays the ball, but it's well defended once again by the Velsao defense. There's a shot from far. It's a good shot. It's a bullet of a shot. Just goes over the post. But Jeet Gupta was worried for a second there. A very good shot from outside the box. It sat up well for Daryl Mascarenas. And he did catch it really well, but just going over the crossbar. Jeet Gupta in a bit of discomfort. Jeet Gupta needing some attention as we see the chance from Daryl Mascarenas. Very good shot, and Jeet trying to cover the entire width of the goal post, diving in the bargain and eventually just hurting himself a little bit, but he's okay to continue. Jeet plays it up and Velsao eventually playing it back to him with a couple of calm defensive headers. Now there's a chance for Fieri Colasso, but he's pushed off the ball by Velito Cruz and Vegas calmly plays it backwards. Good turn by Velito Cruz. Now there's a chance on the right. Channel Fernandez plays the ball in and it's cleared again for another time by Edwin Vegas. Now Velsao with the ball again. Azevedo with a nice little ball towards Cajetan. There's a chance on the left now. Shalin Pereira plays it in. Is there anyone there? No, there isn't. And the ball trickles wide. Dylan De Silva for a second was a little wary of the run on the right post, but there was too much of pace on it for Cajetan Fernandez. But a good ball into the box by Sheldon Pereira. And Velsao looking very promising in the attack. There's another long ball by Dylan. It's kept in, but Cyrus just manages to get something on it. And it's cleared away once again by Ronaldo Pereira. Desmond now for Dempo. There's a good tempo to this game. Ball played towards the left side. Can he play something to the box? Good piece of defending. And Chadel Fernandez clears it away, not too far. Ball comes back to Kirtikesh. Now Daryl trying to get past Chadel, but good piece of defending from the right winger. Another ball into the box now. Will it trouble Jeet Gupta? No, it won't. Good take from him, a good distribution as well. And it's good football all around. Very good challenge there. There we see well taken by Jeet Gupta. It was Vieri Colasso with that tackle to stop the counter attack from Velsao. There we see Vieri Colasso always ready to attack and defend for his side. And it's well taken down by Kejitin. A good ball by Vilto Cruz. There's a chance now for Velsao. Can they get a shot? But a good piece of defending there. Daryl Mascarenas, he's everywhere down that left wing. Dropping back and doing what all good left backs do. Just making sure that the right winger doesn't get a chance on goal. And Chadel Fernandez getting himself in a good position. Now Azevedo. He's got the ball back now. There's a bit of space there. He gets it to catch it in. And another good ball from Benito Cruz. It's a shot and it's well saved by Dylan De Silva. Eventually it looks like it was an offside called. But another good ball from Benito Cruz. Chadel Fernandez taking the ball again. Edwin Vegas tries to head it away. He does that well. Bit of pin ball in the center. And Felito Cruz is everywhere in the midfield. He's always winning those 50-50 balls. He's playing the balls towards the right wing, the left wing as well. Now there's a chance for Sheldon Pereira. He's cut in. He's played the ball towards Azevedo. Azevedo takes a shot, but there's not much to trouble Dylan De Silva on that occasion. We've hit the 60-minute mark, and now this game is flying either end. Dempo now with the possession. They've got majority of it, but Velsao are creating more chances. This is a very good game at the moment. Daryl Mascarenas has been brought down, but it's not going to be a yellow card. Shalom Perez, Dempo's captain, plays the long ball. It's a good defensive header. Chadel Fernandez clears it, doesn't go too far. Desmond tidies it up. And now it's Edwin Vegas. Plays a long ball, but he can't find his teammate. He was looking for Prithvesh Petnikar on that occasion, but the ball was too long. Cyrus clears, it's cleared away by Shalom Perez. And a good piece of skill there down the left. There's a chance for Dempo. They have many people to attack. And it's just missed by Saish. There's another shot, but a good piece of defending from Lenny Fernandez. Shaish Bakkar, the under-20, with a good piece of skill down the left. He cut inside. He got the ball back, but eventually just getting stuck. was a good pass by Pedro into him, and Saish could have done better to get a shot on target, but it wasn't to be. Pedro Gonzalez now plays the ball, it's gone towards, there is a header from a Dempo player, but it had gone deep into the box, and it was Prithvesh with a good jump, but not being able to get a flat connection on it, and eventually the ball being watched wide. This game being played now at a good pace as Jeet Gupta plays it forward. Very good defensive header by Shalom Perez. The centre-back partnership of Perez and Vegas has been solid. Dylan De Silva also very steady between the sticks. But now can Velsao break them down? It's Velito Cruz. A couple of good passes. There is a challenge. Eventually, Sheldon Pereira is brought down by Kirtikesh Kadikar. As we see that half chance falling to Prithvesh. Chance now for Velsao again. If they can get a good delivery into the box, Velito Cruz has been playing some really nice balls towards the right wing. Can he put something into the box now? Velito Cruz on the ball, and there is a header, and it's just gone wide. It looks like it's Chadel Fernandez once again, the number 25. He's always getting into good positions. He's taken quite a few shots today, this time with his head. And getting into a good position, just finding space in between two defenders, but not being able to glance it towards the second post. And now it's the number 24 for Dempo coming on. Necio Fernandez, the under 20, coming on for Pedro Gonzalez. And remember Necio Fernandez coming on in the last game and almost snatching the 3 points in the game against Churchill Brothers. He made a good run down the left, beat a couple of players, but just wasn't able to find the bottom right corner. Can Necio Fernandez make his mark again today? He's got 25 minutes to try and do that. Now it's Dempo again, trying to build something. Desmond finds Necio with the run. He's already made his mark, showing his pace and his skill on that occasion, getting ahead of the defender and earning a foul in a good position. Rohan Rodriguez trying to nick the ball from Necio, but not being able to, and we see the Lavinio Romero stand, the north stand of the Duler Stadium. He's no longer with us. He's a stalwart in the GFA and of Goan football. And another ball into the box is a chance for Dempo, but the referee blows for a foul. With that, we see the confirmation, number 16 of Velsao, Rohan Rodriguez, getting a yellow card. Azevedo plays it towards Chadel, who's looking for a long ball. That's not really going to test the compact tempo defense. I see Saish with quite a few shots. He's taken 4 so far, mostly from outside the box. That seems to be a trend here in the Goa Pro League. Players not afraid to take shots from outside the box and scoring some absolute beauties so far in the first 9 games of this tournament. Velsao again with a chance to put the ball into the box. Velito Cruz puts it in, and it's well cleared away by the captain Pires. Dempo now with a chance on the counter attack. And again, the ball not really sitting well for Saish. Velsao again now with Rodriguez. Cyrus Naronna finds some space for himself and finds Sheldon Pereira, who tries to put the ball through the defender's legs. There is a man down, as Vedo has gone down for Velsao, but no foul, says the referee. There we see Prithvish cashing Azevedo on that occasion, but no fouls as the referee. Chadwick Fernandez now has come towards the left. Verito Cruz finds the captain Ronald Azevedo. He goes for the nutmeg and he's fallen down a bit too easily that time. Definitely not going to get a foul for that. Good piece of play by Sheldon. He plays it to Cruz and now Sheldon can't keep the ball in. Disappointed that he couldn't keep it in. And now Edwin Vegas kind of making a mess of that, and it's eventually cleared by Dylan onto his defender. Ball almost finding a way to the back of the net. They weren't sure what they were doing. Eventually Dylan coming to clear it, and for a second he was definitely a bit worried as to where the ball went. They've been so compact in defense so far, but Dempo almost making a mess of it for themselves as we approach the 70-minute mark here at the Duler Stadium. The ball is into the box. It's towards the second post, well cleared away by Saish. Desmond now, as always, trying to attack, but in the bargain he overruns the ball. There's definitely a goal in this game, just not sure which side will be able to break the deadlock here as we move into the final 20 minutes in match number 10 of the Selvel Goa Pro League. Cleared away by Perez, not taking any chances in his own half. Perez taking over from Bevan DeMello, last year's captain and this year's team manager for Dempo SC.
Focus.
Ball cleared away, it falls to Nacio. We've seen him make one good run so far, but nothing really in front of goal as of now. Ball falls to a red shirt. It's a good piece of play. It's Rohan Rodriguez now, and he's not being able to find his counterpart, Keljitin Fernandez, on that occasion. Was there a foul? The referee has brought back the foul. There was not a substantial advantage for Velsao and Rohan Rodriguez, so a good piece of refereeing. He's brought the attack back, and another chance now for Velsao to try and put something into the box. It's Velito Cruz. There's not enough on it. It's cleared away by Saish again. Nacio now with the ball. Plays a good delivery towards the left, but eventually it is a Velsao ball. Alan Fernandez was trying to clear it. It was well blocked, but Velsao have possession now. Good cross field ball. It's a very nice take by Sheldon Pereira. Now Velsao again. Pereira making some space from Saf, almost getting it towards Fernandez. But it wasn't to be. Another good piece of defending by Dempo. And Velsao again looking very promising, but not being able to play that final ball. Duler now under pressure from a couple of red shirts. And that will be a Dempo free kick after a foul from Lenny Fernandez. Good header by Saish. He's very good in the air, especially in his own box, defending all those corners, heading them away from danger. Now Prutvesh on the right. Eventually almost losing possession. We'll have to see which way it's given. It's given towards the Dempo side and the referee overturns it. Bit of pinball again. And it has fallen to catch it in Fernandez. There's a chance now for Velsao. It's gone a bit wide. It's played into the box. And it's cleared off the line by the Dempo defense. Super bit of defending. And Velsao are just not being able to get the ball in the back of the net. In the bargain, it's a yellow card for Lenny Fernandez. There was a mess from Dempo. And Kejutan played it towards Channel. Channel this time didn't take a shot. He played it towards Rohan Rodriguez. And a defensive clearance saving Dempo on that occasion. And somehow Velsao Sports and Cultural Club have not got ahead in this game. We'll have to see who cleared the ball off the line for Dempo. It was a heroic clearance. There were 2 or 3 players on the goal line. And it's Desmond now for Dempo. 3 yellow cards for Velsao. A lot of chances alongside that, but still no goal for them. Sheldon trying to get the ball away. It does strike someone's hand. It's gone away. And as you can see, 40% possession only for Velsao. As we see a substitution for Dempo. Number 22 coming on. That is Falanco Rodriguez. And he's come on for Villaricolaso, the under 20. It's a straight swap between both the under-20s. Captain Azevedo going down for Velsao. He's receiving some treatment, and Velsao will really be ruining that missed chance. Got to put those away. And they'll be thinking about that one if they can't come away with the win today. It's been a very good performance from them. As we see, both the teams have come towards the sidelines for a cooling break. It's also a bit of a tactical discussion. Samir Naik giving a few instructions to his team. There we see team manager B. Vindibalo also having a few words with the players. As Samir Naik, an experienced campaigner. As we see the Lavinio Ribeiro North stand in his name. He is the former vice president of the Goa Football Association. And we definitely miss his presence here at the Duler Stadium and the Goa Pro League. Speaking of presence, there are a lot of people watching this game. It's been an exciting watch so far. And can we have a few last minute heroics, some drama here at the Duler Stadium, as we have had in the opening 9-10 matches here at the Goa Pro League. Shalom Perez plays the ball into the box. Is there a chance for Dempo? No, says Jeet Gupta, as he just holds on to the ball and keeps it to himself. Jeet Gupta clears it away. We see the cross from Shalom Perez, but nobody really being able to reach it. It was too close to the goalkeeper. Cyrus Narona now deciding not to play it backwards. It will be very risky. He turns his way out of trouble very well, and eventually I think he does earn himself a free kick. Good piece of play there by Narona. He takes it quickly, plays it to Azevedo. There's a bit of space for Azevedo, plays it towards the left. Sheldon Pereira, and you cannot be offside if you're a winger in that position. You've got to watch the line, see where the defenders are, and keep yourself onside on that occasion. Sheldon Pereira being caught offside for the first time in this game. Dempo now slowing down this attack, just keeping the ball. Kirtikesh plays it to Desmond. These two pull all the strings for the Dempo side in the midfield. Nesio now skips past one defender. It's well cleared away, and he eventually fouls one of his opponents. Moving towards the final 10 minutes here in match number 10 between Velsao and Dempo. And with that, we have a substitution. Lakshiman Rao Rane coming on for Dempo. It's a double substitution. It's also Shubham Malvankar, and he's come on for Prithvesh Petnikar. Velanco now on the right wing, trying to get past Cyrus Narana, but there's a confirmation of the substitution. The number 15, Sayesh Bakkar, is coming off. Well cleared away again by the Velsao defense. Been very good at the back. Have Cyrus Narona, Alan Fernandez, Lenny Fernandez, and Ronaldo Pereira. But they still have to remain tight. There's a chance for Kirtikesh, but Sheldon Pereira tidies up. Can he clear it away? Eventually he gets brought down, and on this side a free kick. Holding on to possession well, and eventually he was brought down by Kirtikesh. Azevedo with the ball for Velsao, trying to move down the right wing. It's brought inside, and there's a chance again on the right for Chadel Fernandez. Can't play the ball in. Well blocked by Nesio. Will we see some late dramatics here in the Selvel Goa Pro League? We're deep into the game now, and there's a throw from Velsao. Dempo deal with it for the time being. Cheryl tries to play it in, but it's cleared away by Captain Pires. Lenny Fernandez heads it away, and throw is quickly taken by Rane. Rane now on the left wing. He tries to skip past the defense, and in the bargain he has been fouled on the right wing. There we see just a bit of afters once Rane got away. Looked like it was Benito Cruz who fouled him. And Shalom Peters plays the ball into the box. There's a chance, but it's cleared away once and then again by Cajetan Fernandez, and booted upfield by the Velsao defenders. Ball lost again by Dempo. Cajetan, who's used a lot of his experience today, he's been very good on the ball as a distributor. But on this occasion, there is a turnover. Desmond trying to slot the ball through. Eventually, the possession has been lost. Chance for Dempo once again. It's lost once again, and there is a shot from Necio Fernandez, but he couldn't catch it, couldn't find that bottom left corner which he was looking for. And it's another goal kick for Velsao SCC. Just 6 minutes left now in regulation time. Rane now on the left wing for Dempo. He plays the ball into the box. There's a chance, and that is the first goal of the game in the 85th minute for Dempo SC. Lakshman Rao Rane playing the ball into the box, and it's 1-0 now for the Dempo side. And Velsao will be extremely disappointed. The ball in, and a tidy little finish from the number 22, Velanco Rodriguez, the under 20 player. Very good ball into the box, and no chance really for Jeet Gupta. Very good finish from Velanco Rodriguez. We've seen quite a few of those missed so far in the Goa Pro League, but he made no mistake as he gives Dempo Sports Club the all-important goal and the lead, and maybe even the 3 points today. So very good substitution from Samir Naik and his dugout, bringing in Lakshmi Rao Rane, and eventually he was the one who played the ball into the box for Velanco. So Rane, the super sub, along with the other super sub Velanco, the two substitutes combining to get the goal for Dempo. Now Velsao will be wanting to get the equalizer. Sheldon Pereira now on the left. He plays it towards Azevedo. Azevedo plays it to Cheryl Fernandez. Was he offside? No, he wasn't. And there is a chance now on the right wing. Ball into the box, but well cleared away by Captain Perez. Lenny Fernandez now for Velsao. They'll be rushing towards the goal, trying to get something from it, but Dempo on the counter. Now can they make it number 2 and put this game to bed? Ball played towards the right. It's Velanco. There's a lot of space for Aman. Aman with a chance for Dempo. Can he play the ball into the box? He's gone a bit too wide. He does play it, and that is almost number 2. Very good ball by Aman. And eventually, Dempo could not make it number 2 for themselves. They've got 60% ball possession. Now they've got 2 good chances. And eventually, Cajetan Fernandez comes off. He had a very good game. A good piece of distribution from him. many a time, and he's off. He's been replaced by Romario da Costa. Romario da Costa now getting away from his man. Cheryl Fernandez plays it in, and he looks for Juan Rodriguez, who couldn't play it into the path of the substitute Romario da Costa. Just over 2 minutes of regulation time now for Velsao. Da Costa again with a chance. Can he get away? It's come to Juan Rodriguez, who looked like he was tripped, but he didn't go down, so he doesn't get a free kick on that occasion. And time running out now for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. Can they salvage something from this game? Benito Cruz with some good footwork, but eventually losing the ball. Desmond now knowing how important it is for his team to keep possession, calm things down, and that was really required on that occasion from the captain, losing possession there. Jeet Gupta will hurry up his side. He plays it long, looking for Romario da Costa. And Romario already has had a lot of the ball. Just came on a couple of minutes ago after the goal. Alan Fernandez plays it upfield for Velsao. It's cleared away by Edwin Vegas. It's not gone too far. It's gone to Romario da Costa. Ball is in to the box from Cheryl. And can we see a shot from Benito Cruz? He sets up Azevedo. Azevedo goes past. And a very good tackle there. Last ditch defending by Shalom Perez. Great piece of play from the captains on both sides. Ronald Azevedo almost going through 3-4 defenders. And with that we see another substitution for Dempo. Desmond Pereira, who's been superb in the midfield, gets a rest, and Ariston Costa comes in for Dempo Sports Club. There we see great piece of play from Azevedo, but Shalom Perez to the rescue for Dempo SC. Superb football from both the captains, showing why they have been given the armband for their side. As of now, it's still 1-0 to Dempo, but can Velsao change that? The ball is played into the box from the corner. Again, Perez clears it away. Benito Cruz plays it back in, but Dylan easily collects it. Dylan plays the ball long. It's gone towards the right wing, and we see Chadlash Fernandez taking a few shots, but not being able to score yet. 4 minutes of added time, 4 minutes for Dempo to try and get a second, and Velsao to try and salvage a point from this one. Nasio now showing some good skill towards that right hand side corner, and eventually earning his team a throw in and running the clock down. Dempo now trying to keep possession but not being able to. Velsao will have to move upfield very quickly. That's a good ball towards the left, but cleared away by Edwin Vegas. If Dempo can hold on to the clean sheet, they'll get the 3 points. It'll be their first win of the campaign, and they've been superb at the back. Not really giving too many clear-cut chances to the boys in red. Good piece of skill by Valenco Rodriguez. He's the one who got the goal. Can he get himself an assist? He plays the ball towards the left-hand side now. Nasio, will he line up a shot? No, he won't, not on that occasion. And Chadel Fernandez now trying to push up field for Velsao. Velsao now running out of time, just under 90 seconds. Can they salvage something? Vito Cruz plays it towards the left. There's a bit of space for Sheldon Pereira. Sheldon plays it inwards. Azevedo has been brought down, but no fouls as the referee. Azevedo gets the ball back. Romario da Costa sees Vito Cruz, and there's a shot from Rohan Rodriguez, and lacking a bit of composure there, the under 20. And it looks like that could be the end of the road for Velsao today. Ball been played up by Dylan, and this is definitely going to be the last chance for Velsao SCC. Can they get themselves something here? They have to put the ball into the box. There's Azevedo now. There's a chance for Velsao. He plays it towards the right, and eventually the ball doesn't go into the box, and it's an offside, and that looks like that will be it. Coming towards the end of stoppage time, 4 minutes added on, and it looks like Dempo have done just enough, getting a goal in the 85th minute. Dempo will hold on to possession here and will want to see out this game and get their first win of the season. But will Velsao have one more chance? The ball is played, and it does fall to a red shirt. Now Sheldon Pereira on the left. Definitely last chance, and that's quite a nothing ball from him. Cleared away by Shalom Perez. And now we're moving towards the 5-minute mark. Velsao have to put the ball into the box. And with that, they don't have time. And it's Dempo Sports Club, courtesy of a solitary goal, picking up the win today. And it's the full-time score: Velsao SCC 0, Dempo Sports Club 1. Very exciting game played by both sides. Some good attacking moves, but eventually it was that one goal which made all the difference. Velsao with some good passing, some good fluidity, and they only had 42% of ball possession, but they took 13 shots, 5 of those on target. Just the 2 shots on target for Dempo Sports Club, but that was more than enough. They just needed one chance, and they capitalized on that. 3 yellow cards for Velsao, and none of them for Dempo Sports Club. Chadel Nash Fernandez all over the pitch, taking shots left and right. Same with the captain, Ronald Azevedo. Rohan Rodriguez also getting 3 shots. And eventually, no matter how many shots they took, it wasn't enough for Velsao, who had quite a few good opportunities to get themselves ahead in this game. Here are the shots from Dempo SC. Saish with a couple of shots from distance and inside the box as well. Vierico Lasso with 1. And eventually it was the one right at the bottom, the one in the 85th minute by Velanco Rodriguez, getting the goal and the win for Dempo SC. Here we see quite a few fouls all around the park. Benito Cruz with 3, Lenny Fernandez with 2, and 1 apiece for the rest of them. Cyrus Theron now picking up a yellow card, as did Lenny Fernandez and Rohan Rodriguez. Here we see the fouls from Dempo, 17 of them all over the pitch. And Kirtikesh with 4, Vieri with 3, Desmond with 3 as well, who was all over the park defending, attacking, doing everything he can to help his team. And Dempo SC just did enough to snatch the 3 points from Velsao Sports Club. There we have it, full time, courtesy a goal from Velanco Rodriguez. It finishes off Velsao Sports Club 0 and Dempo Sports Club 1. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more action in the Selvel Goa Pro League.